Say what's up, Jeff.
Hi.
I think you guys have seen Jeff's in multiple streams. I think. Okay, so we're gonna start off with some crazier stuff in the beginning. So how do you guys feel about the Black Lives Matter movement? Nice Matter movement from last year. So somebody described me a question. They said that that's like to begin with, it started off with peaceful protests, just them wanting things, but that's not how it ended, did it? It did not
No.
end. It did not end with it being peaceful podcast. Nice protests. It ended with them breaking innocent businesses and such. And I think I was perfectly fine with them having their own thing in the beginning. Like first week or so, I was kind of like, I don't really care. I've seen this crap before. I've seen them make like one of them like them wanting to change, I guess. But I didn't really see much in that. I didn't really think anything big was gonna happen. I thought that they were just gonna be like, okay, sure, I guess, and just go on with after like a week or so. But that's just not how it went. It was just very unexpected that it's gone as big as it did, and they shut down cities, broke multiple cop cars, broke like tons of businesses, and they sent a lot of businesses like out of business because of this protest and stuff. From New York to California to everywhere you can think of, there was a protest in every city, every state. So I want you guys to tell me what y'all's feelings about that is.
I think we should let the special guest go first and give his opinion.
Yeah, Jeff, you go first. What do you think about the Black Lives Matter movement here in the United States?
It's a pretty controversial topic, like you said.
Very, yeah.
So if I say one thing wrong, we get canceled.
Well,
not
no,
necessarily.
here on the podcast, we let them know in the beginning of the podcast, first episode, there's no canceling at all because it's all of our opinions. And so you can't get canceled for saying something wrong.
No,
So,
people will still cancel you, but
you
what's it
don't.
called?
Not here.
I didn't really
Back.
like. I'm alright with the message of it. I just feel like they didn't handle it the right way.
Exactly. I feel that they could have had something good, but they
They kind of ruined it up.
they started off good. Don't get me wrong. They started off well. They started off very peaceful. Just silent words, but then I think people it's not that they messed up, it's just people use the Black Lives Matter movement as a way to riot and steal.
They used it as an excuse.
Exactly, yeah, an excuse. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I think that just sums it up. I just think that it was okay until the bad side of it came over and people used it as an excuse to loot.
Like, I had always supported, like, the message of it, because, like, it's just kind of weird to, like, not support that stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, the way they handled that, like, it's just unacceptable, to be honest.
I also feel living in America is already a privileged feeling, and so I feel kind of confused how they feel that they're I guess less loved, but yet they live in the United States, which is one of the most beautiful countries. That was like such a great country to live in. I feel I'd rather
Like, it's like a privilege, kind of, like...
yeah, it's a privilege to live in this country.
Like, just imagine, like, what would happen if, like, they weren't
Well,
here.
recently in 2020, it's not been a privilege to live in this country because, as you guys can see, there's so much crap going on that's completely killing our
People
economy.
just be disrespecting, like, the stuff like burning down the flag.
Not only that, is
stuff.
we have people not even like, I'm not. Please, I respect your opinion or such, but people don't like having American flags in their houses anymore and having them in your room. And you're considered a Trump supporter or a Republican from having an American flag in your room, which I don't.
Even if you just do like
Honestly.
simple stuff as fishing. There's a great example of this.
No, what's it called? Oh,
So
no,
there's
my
this
fault.
TikToker that I watch,
Okay.
and this girl like posted on his like commented, and she was like, I guess we know who he votes for now, and he got like all upset because he was like, just because a simple little thing as me doing fishing, you assume that I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And it's just how things are now. It's
Things are just
so
stereotyped.
stupid.
That's it.
But
Things are
what people don't know, they don't do their research. They hear all the bad stuff about Trump, and they don't hear the good stuff that he's done for the black community.
But I feel even if you don't like Trump, there's still things shouldn't be things shouldn't be stereotyped for how they are anyway. Even if you don't support them or not, you can support.
Like I'm gonna be
whoever you want.
real. I'm gonna be real. Like there'd be so many freaking double standards right
Like
now.
I know
But, like, a
friends,
lot of
I have
stuff.
friends that are Democrats, and I'm okay with that. But the thing is, don't stereotype things the way they are. Like if there's Mexicans there, don't assume that these Mexicans are voting for Biden, because there's a lot of Mexicans I know that are voting for Trump. No, don't.
I know for sure. I know like all my friends' parents voted for Trump and all this and that the other, all different types of skin color. Because if you think about it, Trump has done everything for the black community more than Joe Biden will ever do. If anything, Joe Biden will just put more of them back in jail.
No. Here's one thing that kind of stood out for me, and kind of made me kind of laugh whenever they said like Trump's like the bad one.
Yeah.
You know how freaking Biden tried to use it where he's like, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. He tried to use that to try to get people to actually vote for him.
I'm gonna try to put myself in black people's shoes and feel okay. Maybe this protest was bad, but I'm gonna try to put myself in the good side of the Black Lives Matter movement. Still, it doesn't matter anyway because they sent a request to Joe Biden and Pamela Harris to get a response back, and they haven't responded in nearly 60 days.
Dang.
I did some research before this thing, and I found out they sent a request, and it's been 60 days since they haven't responded a single word. Ever since that Joe Biden took the lead, he has not responded to Black Lives Matter in 60 days.
And if you think about it, if you look at a couple of his speeches, he says, if you don't vote for me, then you're not black.
I mean, I literally said that earlier.
How does that not... How does that...
Have you guys seen
How's that make
that
sense?
clip this week where he was at the military base and he called the military people the B word? Did you not see that clip?
What,
On, yeah, so
like what people call female dogs, or
no, the other one.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, the BASTR. So he called them that because he had the military people behind them, and so he's like, clap you filthy blinks. And so people were getting upset about that he said that because he kind of called military people that word, and it was kind of upsetting.
And if you look
Like, he didn't say it in a bad way, like these guys are blanks. He just said clap for these blanks, but that still does not. Why are you using that word? Why that?
Yeah,
why
that's
that
like
word
disrespectful too.
Why
That's the
that
worst
word
part.
emphasis though? Why would you could use any other word in the English dictionary, but yet use that word?
Yeah, you choose to use that word for the people that serve our country.
It's just kind of Mark,
The
you have
worst
any,
part
yeah,
is,
Mark,
like,
you have any
for most of the
any
people
word
that-
in this topic, Mark? Nothing.
Okay, so this might make. Okay, so it's gonna come out wrong on what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but this is just me just talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yes, the Black Lives Matter protest went on. Yeah, quote unquote, black people were doing the riots, bro.
A lot of white people were doing it too.
I have so much footage of white people doing literally all the rioting. Like, bro,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
All the
Yeah,
white people
that
that
lot
think
is
that
true.
all the white people that
Like,
think
dude,
they owe black people something are the ones that are doing all the rioting and
And I
all that.
feel-
like, dude, like one of the clips I have on my phone is literally it was at a Chicago mall, right? Oh, like literally, like these white people just like literally like a horde of zombies is literally what it looked like.
I'm glad you brought that up, Mark,
Like, a
because I
big
just
horde
forgot about that.
Literally just came and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
pretty much just ransacked this mall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like, all these black people were literally outside, like,
Oh
yo,
my
like,
god.
do y'all not see these people? Like, look, it's them that are doing it. It's not us, you know?
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like the news is just like making it look like 10
Mark
times worse.
just brought
than it
back a
actually
chunk of
is.
information. Okay, look, I did some research too and found out that most of the races weren't even black people at the Black Lives Matter protest. It was mostly white and other races. Why was
Yeah,
that?
bro.
Why was that?
I have no
It's
clue.
like white people think that they owe them something. I'm sorry. I love Jeff. I love Dalton. But why do the white people go in there and think that they say this as a trend, and they to this day they just feel like they
It's
feel so sorry.
because the people that went to the protest felt like that they owe the black people something. like that they owe the black community, like they're the ones
legit.
that were
I kind of
doing the
felt
harm.
harsh about like this stuff because I know like my cousin like that, and I don't know how to feel, bro. Like
it's just the protests were just so many. It was kind of
just out
weird
of
to
hand.
see that it was just mostly white people. That's very confusing. I'm so glad Mark brought up that point. He brought back so much information I've noticed. Because I did some research earlier today and I forgot about it, but it was just there's a lot of white people in the protests, and it was very confusing to me why they did such. Like and I felt like no offense at all, obviously, but they made it seem like it was a trend on TikTok.
they did.
Did y'all notice that?
Like I'm not even joking. They did.
To this day, Charlie D'Amelio still has a BLM profile picture. To this day, by the way.
Okay, me personally, like every TikToker that has like BLM and all that crap is overrated.
They're literally doing that because they don't want their
they're
friends to
literally
get
all
mad.
just following the trend. That's literally
Exactly.
all
No,
it
they're
is.
doing it for freaking clout.
Exactly. They're both the same. They just don't want their fans to leave. They don't want to get canceled.
Exactly.
So they have to. They put that. They
If
have
the target,
they have to put that if they don't want to get canceled. And I feel that they shouldn't be
Okay,
able to.
real quick. Speaking of Charlie D'Amelio,
Okay, go
this to Austin, you might not have this one like in your notes or whatever.
Yeah,
but
go
how do you feel about Charlie D'Amelio crying after losing like the million followers that she lost on TikTok?
She lost followers?
Because she said, because she was upset that she didn't have more followers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was like, oh.
Or no, she
Yeah,
wanted more time, is what she said. She said, I just wish I had a little bit more time.
And I feel she cried, but I feel that she cried for the wrong
I feel like
reason.
I feel like she kind of being ungrateful a little.
No,
to be
it's not that
honest.
I think that she cried for the wrong reason.
Maybe.
Maybe she had a reason to be sad, like slightly sad, I guess, or like slightly upset, but not crying version. And she also cried for the wrong things. She cried.
Oh, you're
for the
welcome,
things,
Mark.
She cried for the things that she shouldn't have cried for.
Yeah, it's just like,
kinda
come on,
funny.
bro.
It's kind of
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
I just don't understand people.
I know, like.
Oh, we finished.
If
Hold on,
you're,
hold on, hold
if
on.
you're
I want to talk
upset.
about this topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know like the whole like double standard thing that was going on for like a while? That was on TikTok, where it'd be like the kill all men thing, and if they does this, do that, treat them like that. Like it just kind of like upset me that it was going on.
So, because you're new here, Jeff, I want you to know if you have a question that you just thought in your mind you want to ask us, please let me know. Because I have some questions.
Okay.
But if you guys have questions that pop in your mind, please let me know because I want to be able to answer these questions. It adds more.
Well, what's it called? I'm not really keeping up with the media right now. Because
Yeah,
what's it
yeah.
called? I deleted TikTok
Yeah,
after like
bro,
they
I'm
did
gonna
like
be
the whole
honest-
devil thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not watch the news as much as I used to, because in our last podcast, me and Mark and Dalton went over this, how we feel that our government has been lying to us and the media has been lying to us in multiple times.
Well, they make it seem over
The only
dramatic.
news outlets that I would be fine watching is one Fox News and two the local news.
like KBTX or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel okay. So I did some research on CNN 10, and my dad thinks that for CNN 10, like Carla Zeus, they made the CNN 10 version for kids, like political free. They made it like kid version, so there's not really politics in CNN 10 as much as it is in normal CNN, like CNN.
Dude, Carl Zeus is my homie, dog.
Yeah, Carl is
Yeah.
safe. Don't try to cancel Carl.
Okay, Carl's safe, Carl's
yeah,
safe. Alright.
the kid version of CNN is safe. They don't talk about Trump or anything. It's only just the normal CNN website and then like the adult CNN.
Oh,
but
okay.
Carl's still the homie. Carl Zeus is still the homie, boys. Carl's still the homie.
Wait, Dalton, are you the Midas skin?
Even though
Yeah.
he be dropping
Oh,
those hot bars after he's done at the end. I know you guys hear those at the end. He be dropping hot bars. He'd be like Bumblebee. I don't know actually. Good question. I don't know.
Wait, where am I supposed to go?
Just Bumblebee. Just Bumblebee. That's
Wait,
it.
what am I
Alright,
supposed
good
to do?
luck.
All right. Is there any more questions you guys like to ask?
No.
I have one. How do y'all feel about the because we didn't really talk about this last time. How do y'all feel about the president elect?
The election?
No, the president
Like
elect,
just like Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Oh.
Um,
I mean, like, I don't really support it that much, but I mean, he is the president, so.
He's not the president yet. He's the president elect. That means he's not fully president yet. Dummy.
My bad.
It's alright. But I feel like Joe Biden is not telling us something, and I feel we're gonna find out soon what he's not telling us. And I'm scared for the future. I'm gonna say it. I'm scared for the future. He's not telling us something, guys. Do you guys have a
He
feeling?
might not be.
Yeah,
guys-
he's definitely not telling us something, and it has also something to do with his son.
Uh-huh.
So,
Do you guys have any ideas on what he's not telling us? Because I know there's definitely something. He's making it so obvious that he's not telling us something.
yeah, it's just
It's I don't know. It's gonna be unexpected. That's what that's all
Low-key.
that matters.
How do y'all feel that Trump called out Biden's son for being a crackhead?
oh, dude, that was probably the most savage move. I would never do that.
Sure, I would have.
I would have too.
Okay,
That's-
just like so. This is just like me just talking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like how I see it is, if your family has like any type of issue with drug, you should not have the right to like do anything government wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like bro, because that's pretty much like Joe Biden saying, "Oh yeah, my son's a crackhead, but it's okay since my son's a crackhead. I guess I'm okay with it."
Yeah.
Come on, bro. And like you even had your son with you at your freaking presidential debates and all that. Like, come on, bro. That ain't even
Yeah, I
right.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I
like,
think that Donald Trump's when he called it his son, people made it sound like he did something humongous, like he
bro,
just
like-
said that he wants
like-
death or something.
yeah, like that's legitimately like me going to be running for president and me having freaking El Chapo with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
for-
brother's.
Come
El
on,
Chapo.
bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, like,
And that's his son
Common
too.
sense,
They are
dude.
really close.
yeah.
Like they are really, really close, and so that's just very
Like heck,
like
like
kind of weird to me.
I literally wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden does crack cocaine.
Oh, 100%.
We'll find out soon enough, guys, because as soon as he becomes president, we're gonna find out tons of crap that he hasn't been telling us this entire time.
Oh,
this entire election.
another thing. How do y'all feel about those like metal things appearing around
I haven't really been keeping track
around the
of that.
states?
Metal things? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, the little metal poles that are
real?
feeling like around like state.
Yeah, yeah. Here. I'll
Yeah,
try to.
Can you send me like a article or something like that, Mark? Like a link?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
try to find
weird.
it.
That's why I haven't really thought much about it.
Yeah, send me a link fast or something. I'm gonna look at that. I didn't do any research on that.
It's called it's like literally just just look up on Google metal monolith, MONOLITH.
All right.
It's literally like they've been appearing like all around the world. Because the first one was found in Nevada in the desert.
Oh, it's that one, yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
haven't really
and, like,
talked.
nobody knows what it is.
Oh, Dalton, why'd you leave?
Oh,
Because I'm playing a different game.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's kind of eerie. I guess you could say it's a little eerie, to be honest. I feel.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be doing.
To
it,
me-
could be something with the
to
government,
me-
but I don't know.
It's, to me, honestly, I think it's kind of just like the government telling us that Joe Biden's not going to do anything. Because think about it. This wasn't appearing when Trump was in office, and it happens as soon as Biden gets elected. Somebody explain that to me.
A lot of crap has been happening weirdly after Trump has been just announced that he's not gonna be president. of
Oh,
20-
here's
2020.
another topic. We want to go into all of this, that, and the other. How do y'all feel about the bombing that happened in
Of
Nashville, Tennessee?
Yeah, so actually after the podcast we did last time, I did some more research on it, and what Dalton said was about 95% true. Dalton did great with his talking points, and I give
dang.
Dalton props. So last podcast, Jeff, Dalton said what he thought about this Nashville bombing, and Dalton was actually super on it. He was super on point. everything Dalton really said was 100% true. I think the way that it was, he was not
I
there
ain't
to
gonna lie to
kill
you.
anybody.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot everything he said.
Then let me emphasize it for you. So Dalton said that it was a RV, and there was multiple bombs. Then he was near the recount over
Yeah.
there in Nashville. Mark, the recount for the political votes, by the way, for Biden and Trump. This blew up, Mark, next by the recount. Isn't that suspicious? That's just a start off. It blew up right next to the recount place.
Wait,
And
who
my
was
thing
by the
is
recount place
if-
again? Sorry.
It was an AT&T over there in Nashville.
And my
Okay.
thing is if you're gonna do it, why would you not do it in the middle of summer, late July, when you could get like downtown Tennessee, where you could
It
just kill
was not
everybody?
a terrorist attack, Jeff. He was not there to kill multiple people because he had
He
a.
was just there for one person.
No, I don't know if you could look this up on YouTube at some point today, Jeff. There was
He wasn't there for anybody.
There was a voice speaker on his RV saying there is bombs in this RV. Please get away. Please get away.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't there to kill anybody.
It was
he was just
terrifying.
there.
It was disturbing, Jeff. I'm telling you.
He was just there to take somebody
I'm
out.
about to, I was gonna go to sleep soon, so I did not want to hear that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. If you want to go to sleep, don't listen to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very disturbing. He was like,
It's
"There's
really
bombs in
disturbing.
this vehicle. You know, it's about to blow up." And
Yeah,
it blew
please
up.
leave.
It blew up by the AT&T place.
Dude,
and
the video that I saw of it. Oh
Dude, it
my
gave me chills.
it gave me chills,
dude.
It's freaking
I was so
creepy,
freaked out.
bro. I was creeped out.
Dude, I'm
bro,
getting chills
the-
just thinking about it.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
it's
dude's
freaky.
homeboy's picture. I was like, what the heck?
Bro, it gives me chills. Like any other bombing, but this one was just so slightly disturbing. It was something's eerie about it. Something's off and eerie about it.
Yeah, something wasn't right, and it's weird because Joe Biden immediately came out after and said stuff, and Trump kept quiet because he knew that this was a setup.
Really, you think
Yeah.
so?
100%. How do you go from 1 week, like getting the re-elects in Georgia, and then the van being blown up right next to it?
I feel there's something up. There's something so wrong about this
Okay,
election.
another thing. Speaking of like still presidential and all that. Hold on.
Okay.
I had to take a sip of my Coke. My bad. Okay, but so real quick, does everyone know what profits are?
Yeah, profits.
Yes, why?
Yeah. Okay, so how do y'all feel about the fact that a lot of prophets around the world have been saying that Trump is gonna be president again?
Oh,
'Cause,
If
like,
it comes
dude,
true, bro, like,
no, bro, dude, many prophets, like not just 5, like hundreds of prophets. Have
well, then I
said
wouldn't be
that.
surprised if he did.
That
dude,
is-
Trump's the chosen one.
that's
Dude, I love
eerie.
Trump. Trump's the chosen one.
That is
I
kind
swear
of
to
eerie.
God.
Mark, that is
Look,
kind of
but look,
eerie.
No, but look, like, dude, like literally, like prophets from the States, prophets from Africa, prophets from like literally all over are saying that Trump's gonna end up being president again. But look, but
Is
the
it like
thing
a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Okay,
But
thank
the-
God.
But the thing is,
Same. I was like, oh my
is-
gosh, is this bad?
remember, look, but the thing is remember, everything that the Simpsons have predicted has been correct so far. And the most recent thing that they predicted was Trump dying.
Oh,
Oh crap.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So, hint, how do y'all feel about that?
well,
I
so
don't
here's
want him to.
here's one of my things. So The Simpsons also said that 2021, like as soon as 21 hit, it was gonna be like all anarchy. It's 2021 already, and nothing has
Nothing's
happened.
happened.
Nothing major. Yeah.
Literally.
Maybe
but
it
the-
hasn't happened yet.
but-
We just don't know.
But yeah, that's the thing. Is because remember, okay,
But
awesome.
wouldn't it have already happened? Like, because the Simpsons were correct about when Trump would get elected. So why would they be?
Awesome,
Yeah, why would they be
Awesome.
wrong about this?
Awesome. Was it you that I was talking to about January 15th?
Yeah.
Or
That's my
what,
mom's
January?
birthday. Heck no, that's my mom's birthday. Nope.
For real?
Wait, wait,
Oh
Mark,
my
Mark.
God.
What about
Austin,
January 15th? What about it? What about it?
I think I was either talking to you, or I was talking to Angel,
I
or
think you're talking to Angel. 'Cause
Johnny.
I don't remember January 5th.
I was talking to
15th.
somebody,
Yeah.
but I was reading somewhere. This pastor in town said that January.
Oh, you told us about
15th
this.
No, I didn't hear it.
that-
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear
that
it.
January 15th mark the date because that's when the world's going to be ending.
Bro, that's my mom's birthday, bro. Heck no.
Bro,
dude,
bro, that gave me
and-
chills. That gave me chills.
And the thing is the pastor that said it is he's some apparently like some known like big pastor in town. He's some black dude, but what got it riled up is that he started like saying it and telling people, and he ended up making KBTX with it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Heck no, bro.
I'm scared, bro.
Honestly,
So,
here's
this topic just got so
here's
serious.
my thing about it. I've already went into this on the first podcast. I've already said how I felt about the whole situation. I still think we can't tell when he's coming back. He legit could come back anytime. I've already
Yeah,
explained it.
Jesus can come back
Jesus?
anytime. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he could.
because when
I
he says
don't-
the world's ending, that's what he means. He means Jesus is coming back.
Well, what's it called? I heard that it's gonna be like crazy whenever it happens.
So
Yes. Yes, it is going to be
here,
crazy.
I've been reading the Bible a lot. I'll tell y'all what's going to happen. So there's going to be pretty much Satan will come down and will tell everybody that are non-believers to attack the Christians. And
What?
as soon as he gets all the Christians riled up, all the electricity will go out, and then about 10 minutes later, God will come, and then everybody will be fine. Unless you're like not a believer.
But the thing is,
And-
how are they gonna like change up the fact that we're gonna be riled up from what? Are they gonna lock us up or
Maybe
are they
they're
keep us-
gonna
No,
do
they're just
something.
no. He's just gonna tell them attack these people because they don't
They are
believe in me.
believers. They are
Yeah.
believers.
They believe in the wrong type, and pretty much what he'll be able to do is Satan will be able to rain fire, like from the sky,
Yeah.
and pretty much
No, honestly, Dalton, I can actually see that happening because what's it called? The reason I deleted freaking TikTok and stuff is because there was like this whole trend that was going on a while back. I remember I told Austin about
Oh
it.
yeah, about the
It was like people would freaking make themselves look like literally Satan.
yeah they use
It creeps me the living
they
crap
use
out.
the effect
Yeah, to
called-
make themselves literally look like Satan.
Are you talking about the one with like they make like their head look like it has like horns on it?
yeah
Yes,
it's called the
that-
blurry.
That's what made me.
the blurry
Yeah, so-
effect is on TikTok.
That's like, yeah, that's starting to be a thing again.
Yeah,
I know that's why, bro. Dude, that's why I deleted that crap. I'm
bro.
not.
I don't know what
even
kind of
following-
TikTok y'all be watching. Holy dude, I
yeah,
get all the funny
so
crap.
It's called the blurry effect, and it makes you
No,
look
dude, and the worst
blurry,
part is
right?
it said something about like hiding from the gods or something in the
and
song.
they make it Dalton, and they put it over their face in the right way to make it look like they have a head of a horn.
No, and that's the thing that creeps me out too. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh.
But then again, there's a lot of famous TikTokers that are doing it, but they're doing it with halos and wings, and so they're trying to, like, fight back against
Yeah,
everybody else is doing
I saw the thing. I deleted it after I saw people start doing like angels next, and I was just like, I'm not waiting for that crap to go
Dude,
back.
no.
Here's
well, look,
here's my
well,
thing.
The mark of the beast is going to play a big role in
What do you-
everything we're talking about.
Is there any
Guaranteed.
like guesses on what the Mark of the Beast is?
So I've heard
Wait,
a lot
what's
of things
that?
about people
Okay,
saying that
so-
the
So what I've heard about it so far is that it's gonna end up being a chip that will. I've heard it's gonna be a chip that you get in your neck, and I also heard that it's gonna be a chip that you get somewhere on your head, like
Yeah,
in your
I
head.
thought it was gonna
Wait,
be the
Jeff wasn't here last
COVID
time.
vaccine.
So a Mark of a
Yeah, I
Beast.
wasn't here. I'm
the,
really confused.
The Mark of the Beast, Jeff, is gonna be a mark that a lot of people are gonna take, but Jesus says not to get this mark, and I'm guessing this is gonna be a chip, and you could buy so many. You're gonna be rich with this chip. This chip, you'll get money. You'll get glory.
You'll get money. You'll get fame. You'll literally
fame,
get anything you ask.
Literally
food,
anything Satan could provide for you.
Anything. You
Yes.
get this chip, but if you, this is called the mark of the beast. But you, like us Christians, don't need to get this mark. And if we don't get this mark, we'll be able to go with Jesus. But we're trying to figure out.
No,
what
the
this
only
mark
way
of the
to
beast is.
I'm gonna be real. The only way to heaven is to like believe in Jesus. Like that's my thing. That's the only thing I believe in, to be honest.
Obviously,
Because the mark of the beast is a sin, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
it
what-
might
I'm
be
gonna be
able
real.
to. It might be able to change your perspective on God. But
I'm gonna
as
be
long
real,
as
I'm
you
never
still
getting
have
that
that
tattoo.
faith, then you're fine. I feel like.
Yeah.
We got to be able to follow
But
his
I like how
too.
we're talking about this, and hopefully nothing will happen.
Yeah.
Because it's
hopefully
the same thing last year. Everybody thought, like, when did the Bethlehem star come up? A couple of days before Christmas?
Because there
Everybody
was
thought that
also
would be the
in
end of the world.
2020 there was also a lot of dates
Wait,
that
what
people
about
said that the
Christmas?
world was going to end in 2020, and we also heard a lot of fake news about asteroids hitting the Earth, like three
And
times.
my mom,
No, do you
I was
remember
talking with my mom one
2012?
night.
Hmm.
Do you remember when people thought the end would world in 2012 though?
Yeah, there's
Like,
been
this
this is not normal. This is not a like this is obviously a normal thing for us. We've seen so many fake.
My mom,
Yeah,
my
but
mom told me.
I'm
My
being
mom told me
prepared.
one time.
Okay.
I was talking with her, and she said that she couldn't even tell me how many end of the world stories she heard during her day,
Yeah.
like when she was younger, like us.
Yeah, my mom heard that stuff too.
Yeah, mine has to.
It legit happens every year.
And it's just like you just don't have to believe it, man. Just stop believing it and just keep
No,
praying to
no,
God.
it's
Because
okay
when He
to
finally
believe it.
comes
Just
back,
know, like, just don't be scared because you know, like,
Yeah,
you have your
'cause
trust
you know,
in Jesus.
as
and
long
you know
as
he's
long
gonna take you.
as long as you believe in God, you're fine.
Yeah.
And as long as you trust and put His faith, like
Yeah,
put
yeah,
your
exactly.
Don't be-
like
don't
I've been
be
trying to
afraid.
get into like
Don't-
Bible study more too.
don't get real creeped
Yeah.
out about the fact that if the world's gonna end, it's gonna end. Period. But we gotta be ready for it.
Period, poo.
while it might bring pain and torture, think about what Jesus went through on the cross.
That's
Yeah,
it.
bro. He literally paid the ultimate price.
I mean, if you
He legit paid the ultimate price for people to go out there and make sites like Pornhub.
can you
I know.
can you sit in a hot tub for 3 hours?
I think.
I don't know.
Because your skin would
I would
deteriorate.
probably
and
get bored.
and you'll pass out because of the heat. The heat, right?
I would probably
But
get
how
bored.
are you gonna survive in hell?
That's
I
a good
heard.
question.
I heard hell isn't actually what you think it is. It's just eternal loneliness, and
No,
that's
it's-
it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it is. It's internal loneliness and you not being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
You'll
just
probably be
it's
tortured
supposed-
too.
it's
It's just
supposed to be
eternal
pain.
loneliness.
Just complete pain, bro. That's
It's
it.
just
No
darkness.
happiness. Exactly.
You don't know what to do.
And what's it called? We were watching this video today because we couldn't do church, and it was talking about like reasons why we believe in God, like why we have our faith in God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about like atheists, like they can choose types of paths. Like atheists, like they can either live a life where they have to live with the reality that is nothing's changed. They're just there for no reason. Or you can choose a life to believe a lie. But with Christians, you can have happiness and know the truth too by following God and stuff. Like you'll have the
Yeah.
answers that you want.
All right, well, that's the deep part over. We're gonna have some fun time. Woo! All right,
The
we had a
worst
lot
part
of
is
fun
the worst part is I'm about to have to get off.
questions. Wow, that's lame.
I know.
Where's Mark at?
He's
Oh,
probably
man.
just chilling.
All right, before you leave, Jeff, we're gonna have to ask you a question, buddy.
Oh, okay. What's your
All right,
question?
so the first question we have up here is: do you think you would be the same person if 2020 wasn't a thing?
I think 2020 probably not. It's changed me a lot, to be honest.
Okay.
Like personality wise, a lot. And it's helped me like. Although, like I've had, like, there's been like bad stuff in 2020. Like I've actually had like some good stuff actually happen.
Yeah, me too.
Like I've had like better relationship with gods and stuff. I didn't say gods. I said God. My bad. And I've been getting better at like drawing and stuff. I feel more happy. I feel like I just feel better about myself now. You know?
Yeah. All right. Well, is there any? Do you guys think that y'all'd be the same without 2020 Dalton? Do you think so?
Honestly, without 2020, probably not. 2020 definitely showed me the dark side of life.
Definitely.
And
Loneliness, solitude and stuff.
and just like being able to like go to school, even, is just awesome. And I've definitely changed my whole perspective on life now.
Oh, wait, hold up. One more thing. I feel like 2020 has really shown us how ungrateful we've been, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Like, we've been ungrateful to be able to
We've
go
been-
out
We've been
freely
taking, like,
and do
things
stuff.
for granted and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was talking to my mom like right before Christmas, and I was like, I finally understand why I'll say no to everything because I ask for so much.
Yeah, we're very
Exactly, bro.
And I'm like, I don't think I've ever noticed how much I ask for until now.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like I've changed better because I feel like we should be more grateful for stuff like.
Man,
Like I've already said it. Like we're taking too much stuff for granted.
I want to be that guy, bro. But 2020 was my year. Period.
Same.
Yeah, people say it was like the worst year.
It was.
But
it
like,
was
think
legit,
about it.
It was legit
Yes,
my year.
financially for some businesses, but think about all the people that have like on Twitch that
It mainly
do that.
sucks for
No, that do that-
YouTubers got
That do that for a
freaking-
living,
Got money,
but like that do
bro.
that for a living and aren't really making any money are now making as much money as they could, and that's like God's blessing to them.
Yeah, they literally
Exactly.
they got money enough to feed and take care of their kids.
Yeah.
I feel like this is God's way of saying like here's like your blessing for like being committed and
And
stuff.
think about it.
It's like
All the
it's like
small
His way of giving
businesses.
us.
No, hold up. All the small businesses were still fine. All the big companies that were taking people's money were not fine. Think about it.
I feel like this is like God's way of giving us like a reality check.
You guys
and
know?
stuff.
You guys
Yeah.
know what company was down this 2020?
What?
Target. But nah, for real though, I think that.
Oh, I get it.
But for real,
I get it now.
I really do think 2020 was my year.
Yeah,
And
2020
and
actually
the
helped
fact
me be like a
that
better
I lost
person.
the most weight this year, 2020. I lost the most weight this year.
Yeah, for sure. Because with me still being able to play the sport that I play, I was still able to lose a ton of weight, and luckily
Yeah.
the golf courses were still open, so I was still able to go play. And
Man, I
What's
used to
it
have,
called, like-
I used to have
okay,
chins
I'm gonna be
to
real,
count.
boys. I'm gonna be real, boys. I've been working on myself lately. Like I've been trying to get better too.
Good.
Like I've been trying
Continue
to watch what I
continue
eat
to
and
your work
stuff.
on yourself. Don't think that because you lost 5 pounds, you lost 6 pounds, that you can just stop
Yeah.
and keep eating.
Yeah, I know. Like it's a constant cycle. Like you
Because
have to
there's
just keep
so many
going.
people. There's so many people that will like do their workout, lose like 10, like at least 2,000 calories, and then eat it all at the same time. What's the point of
Bro,
working out
no.
then?
Bro, they for real go to the gym thinking, all right, bro, I'm finna go lose some pounds, and then really eat
And
it.
then-
double the weight.
Yeah,
that
they
lost
eat
at the gym.
double of it.
Exactly.
Bro, they really
And I've
go.
been trying to cut back on how much I eat and like good stuff for me now. And
Yeah.
I can tell it's really been helping. I need to
Yeah.
drink more water.
And what's it called? I've
That's-
been trying to
okay, look,
socialize more with my
That's how
family
I
and
lost
stuff.
weight, guys. I went on a diet that year, and I only drink the diet green teas that my grandpa gave me, and I know green teas. Hashtag green tea. If you're watching this, please sponsor us. We all want a code. I
Yeah.
I drink straight diet green teas and water, and I still to this day I haven't really I don't really drink soda or sugary things that much.
Bro, I
Unless
got green tea,
Mark is
bro.
over or somebody's over, then I'll make an exception. Pop a soda.
Yeah,
Bro,
like 2020 has
hold
definitely
on.
been the year.
I'm sorry for cutting you off, but when Mark came over, we got 2 mochas,
Man, don't even
peace
talk about it,
teas,
man.
candy. Bro, we left with type 3 diabetes. It's not even a thing.
Bro, we both had it. We both had a peace tea. We both had our own thing of candy. We both had a
You
frap
guys,
from
please go to
McDonald's.
peacetea.com and go order some merch or go buy a drink, please.
And I had a large Dr Pepper from McDonald's, and then we had something else.
You had a
Alright,
Dr.
I
Pepper.
Guys, I don't want to be that guy, but
don't know,
I
we
gotta
had a lot of
go.
stuff. And
All
we
right, Jeff,
finished
peace
all
out.
that.
Thank you for coming
Peace
to the
out, bro.
podcast today.
Yeah, thanks for
Peace out,
being the
bro.
guest. We're
Yeah.
still gonna go
Oh.
on if you want to watch this like off.
I like how
on stream
Jeff
soon.
leaves at the
but-
worst time because now it's about to get funny. Well, it's
I
alright.
know.
Yeah. But
But hey, at least I was. Hey, it was still fun being in the podcast. Not gonna lie.
yeah, come back anytime.
Well, if we can do it tomorrow, then I'm down.
Alright.
Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow because I have to do some stuff.
We still could play.
Okay.
We could still play in a day, obviously.
Yeah, we can plan another day.
Okay. Well, I'm a dip.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
All right. So we have a lot of funner questions to ask you guys because obviously last podcast was just straight depressing. I don't
Yeah,
know
last
if you
podcast we definitely just went into more serious stuff,
think- It was very.
and it was a good way to
depressing.
start out. It was a good way to start out
Yeah,
the
great.
podcast, but that's not like the only thing that we're gonna do on this on this podcast. We're gonna do more stuff and talk about our lives more and just talk about funny things that we
I
find.
got a great question, and this
Ooh.
question is going. I think Mark's gonna pop off on this topic. Mark. This is
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
your topic, Mark. As much as you're not gonna really talk that much, I feel Mark's gonna pop off on this topic. We got the question about the Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather,
Oh.
Jake Paul, and Conor McGregor fights.
Okay.
Coming soon.
Mayweather,
Oh, here we go. Here we
whooping
go.
Logan, Conor McGregor, whooping Jake. I'll put money on it. I swear to God, I'll put money on it.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay,
here's
real
a
quick,
here's a
real
good
quick,
question
real
for
quick.
Mark. How do you feel about Ryan Garcia getting knocked down?
Bro, okay, yes, Ryan Garcia got knocked down, but he whooped Luke Campbell with that liver shot. Out, bro. Dude, everybody thought Luke Campbell was gonna win because Ryan Garcia was doing all that talking on social. Man, bro, Ryan Garcia came in and just did his thing, and then did that one hit in the liver. Boom. Bro, Luke Campbell was shook. He was shook. Luke Campbell didn't know what to do. He was on the ground. He was like literally, I could tell he was thinking to himself,
Dude,
should I get up?
I watched the video
or should I
and I
stay
was
down?
like, dude, he just got knocked out,
Bro,
dude.
they-
Like
they-
he's not
they
getting
need to
back
sign-
up.
They need to sign Mark for some boxing talking. This dude's really popping off. All right, Mark,
Like,
tell me
bro.
why you think Floyd and Mayweather and McGregor are gonna win these both fights.
Dude, literally, like Logan Paul doesn't know what he's getting himself into. Like,
And
he
and here's
legitimately
here's
doesn't know
here's a
what
good
he's getting
thing.
himself
On Logan Paul's podcast, Mike Tyson, legit one of the best boxers, said that he was gonna get whooped by Floyd Mayweather.
into. But Mike Tyson was also high off shrooms.
That's true.
Okay, yeah.
Legit, the entire time he was chewing up some shrooms. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much we could take his word for it, but he seemed pretty
Yeah,
serious
so-
about it though.
I still
yo,
take his word
yo,
even if he's.
Hey, and then real quick. Did you see how Jake Paul caught out Dana White and Conor McGregor?
Oh my God, he's just so stupid. He got
Yo,
himself into
it's
such a pickle.
it's funny too because Conor McGregor and Dana White they're like close. So literally, Dana White told Conor McGregor, Conor, you're not fighting Hollywood. Don't fight Hollywood because that's literally what Dana White was calling Jake Paul. He was calling him Hollywood.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's because Jake Paul signed a check to McGregor for
It was 50 million, right?
yeah, 50 mil. Dude, McGregor declined the check.
McGregor didn't
McGregor-
even respond.
Yeah, he didn't.
Wow.
Like,
Did
bro,
you know
like,
that at one point Jake had the Irish mob on him?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I heard
Like
about
they were
that too.
threatening him?
Yeah.
yeah. Like, dude, like that just shows that McGregor's deadly, bro. McGregor is not the person to mess with.
What y'all thinking?
Yeah.
Second round, first round. What y'all thinking?
I'm thinking if it was McGregor versus Jake, I say it goes 3 rounds. Just because McGregor's not a boxer, and Jake Paul's had his moments in the boxing ring.
And still,
But I think
McGregor has gotten a little bit
overall-
older. A little bit older.
Overall, it's
No,
going
but-
to
but-
be
So-
Conor McGregor on top.
Yeah.
So pretty much this is how it is. Logan Paul, God dang it! You see,
Nice.
that's how they're just the same. They're both crackheads.
Yeah, that too. They're-
so Jake
suicide
Paul,
video.
exactly.
Bruh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
My bad.
so Jake Paul he hasn't done any ground fighting. Jake Paul, and he does like like standing fighting.
Yeah.
Dude, McGregor is literally like a snake on the ground.
Yeah, McGregor. I think it's gonna be slow to start off with McGregor, but for sure, he's gonna win.
Look, because like 90% of the fights that McGregor gets in, he wins because he's fighting on the ground.
Yeah.
Like bro, like literally even Dana White even said that's literally the reason why McGregor wins most of his fights, because he's fighting on the ground. So just Jake doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you so much for the boxing news, guys. Thank you guys for that good section part. So, all right, we're gonna go on to another question. Thank you so much, Mark, for popping off on the boxing topic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have to cut a break short. We're gonna have to go into an ad.
Do you like peace and tea? Please go buy a peace tea at pc.com/awesomeblackmask. Thank you.
Are you actually sponsored?
Thank you guys. Welcome back to my podcast. Welcome back.
Hold up, is that an actual sponsorship?
So,
out here?
thank you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to
No.
my podcast. And well, I mean, I emailed them and they said maybe. So it's
Dude,
a
y'all
podcast.
just
It's
got-
an ad. It's an ad.
Y'all just got bamboozled by a guy that is dog water.
Oh.
You guys are sorry. Don't listen to this man. He is lies. He has about 48 subs. Do not listen to him.
He said he is lies.
Fake news. Wrong. So we're gonna go on to the next question.
Hold on. Real quick. Before we go on to the next question, please tell me y'all saw the liver shot Ryan Garcia did to.
Oh my
Luke
gosh,
saw
it looked like it hurt.
Dude.
It looked like it hurt.
Bro, it looked
Nasty.
dirty. Dude, please tell me you saw it in slow motion too.
Yeah.
Yes,
I did.
it was
His
still
freaking
fast. It was
meat,
still
his
fast.
Dude,
freaking
it
stomach
was
meat.
dirty. Dude, that liver shot, bro. You already know Luke Campbell was coughing up blood.
Yeah.
You already know he was
Bro,
coughing
that
up
dude
blood.
is crying blood and peeing blood.
Dude,
How-
that's because,
Why would he pee blood?
Don't ask.
bro, you never know.
Internal
Doesn't
bleeding
say.
or something?
Bro,
Holy.
so now Ryan Garcia's 21 and 0.
He's 21-0.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
18 of them were knockouts.
Oh, this next question
Yeah.
is so stupid. So my
Okay,
friend
let's
asked
go.
me this. My friend asked me this, and he says, he said, Austin, how's COVID? Thank you so much for this question. I'm not going to answer the question, but thank you for the question. I'm not going to answer.
Yeah, I don't
Austin's
think
been dying all day.
that's one I want to answer.
I think that was hilarious, but I'm not going to answer that. There's no really good answer. It's
Get blocked.
bad.
You said,
That's all I
you
have to say.
said get blocked.
Thank you so much for that question. But it is not great.
You can ask it, I just won't answer it. How about that?
Bro, I want to go to Galveston.
Let's go.
No, I want to
Let's
go to
now.
Destin. I want to go to Destin, Loki. I haven't
Bro,
been to Florida in forever, dude.
Bro, I haven't, well, because I've been to Florida recently, but I haven't been to Destin. Like, Destin alone? Dude, I was like 10,
Yeah.
11.
The last time I went, I was 4 or 5 years old.
Dang.
That's the last time I went. It's been a long time, bro.
Wait, okay, Dawson, real quick. Austin, I know we're doing a podcast right now, but I just have a quick
go,
question for Dawson. Dawson, whenever I called you earlier, was anyone able to hear me?
No, why?
Okay, good. Oh, I'm just making sure. Okay, you
All right, guys, on to my next question.
That just
Okay.
tells you how organized this podcasting is in the second episode.
I know, second episode.
We still don't have any sponsors, so yeah, we're
If
kind of
anybody
slow
wants to-
right
If
now.
anybody has to sponsor us, I mean, please do.
Magnum Dog.
Hit your boy up.
Whoa!
All
chill
right,
out, bro.
on to my next question. So, we have a question from my friend here. So we have okay. So, I'm gonna try to put this. How do I put this without getting demonetized here?
Yes, I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. I accept girls, ages.
Oh my God,
18 and up.
Okay. How do I put this? Guys, this is really rude, guys. So,
Preferably Hispanic.
Mark, if you don't shut it.
I do like some white girls too, every once in a while.
Okay, Mark, I don't think anybody's talking about your love life. No offense, dude. Holy.
Hey, let me be, dog. Let me be. You never know. Maybe there's some fine girl in Austin's stream that's 18, 19, maybe.
Bro, I like how
20.
you say that as Jonathan just says "hey" in the chat.
God dang it. Of course.
All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go to the news, and I'm gonna just name off some things here in KBTX news. Just I want you guys to emphasis on it. So Texas just broke the new world record for highest COVID-19 hospitalizations. How do you guys feel?
I'm not
Oh,
surprised.
easy W. Easy W.
Easy
Get the
W. We're the
reboot
best
card.
state. Everything's bigger than
Dude.
Texas. Everything's bigger than Texas.
Dude, get the reboot card. Get
Bro,
the reboot card.
everything is bigger than Texas. Everything is bigger than Texas.
You see, people didn't believe us at
Hold on,
first.
real quick,
We
real
just
quick.
had to double.
Austin, it's everything's bigger in Texas, not than Texas.
Everything's bigger than Texas, bro.
It's everything's bigger in Texas. you
Alright,
fucking-
whatever. Hey, get back to the questions.
I like
We're
how,
getting
I
off
like how we
topic.
just cut off Mark at the end.
Yeah, hey, we need to get back to the questions. Come on.
Okay, yep. On to the next question. So the highest confirmed cases in COVID-19. So hold on, let me read you guys through here. So the Texas Department,
Tell
14,000.
Doggy a little b blah 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 h.
God,
Okay, so-
14,000?
yeah, so that's 14,535 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1,510 probable cases and 15 deaths. Or 50 deaths, my bad, 50 deaths.
I mean, that's still not bad for how many COVID cases that there are.
Hold on.
I think about it though, the people that died were, no offense, probably old. Think about it.
Yeah. So the country with the most, can you guys guess what city has the most COVID-19 cases?
New
I
York.
would say
No, the city in Texas, my bad. City in Texas.
Brazos County.
no, Houston or Dallas or Austin.
San Antonio.
The winner is Dallas has the most COVID-19 cases in Texas.
Let's go.
So,
Hashtag get the reboot card.
yeah, Dallas has the most COVID-19 cases out of the cities.
I like how he says, "Let's go."
Yeah, for real. Like he's happy about that.
Dude, it's all jokes. It's all jokes, man.
So
It's all
this
jokes.
is for anybody that doesn't live near us, but here in Brazos County, there was a did you guys hear about that forest fire? It was a grass fire, burns nearly 25 acres in the east side of Brazos County. How do you feel about that? I'm gonna read you guys an
Oh.
article. I'm gonna read you guys an article. Hold on. So
Bro, what are these questions? I thought you said we were on the phone.
no, I said no.
is
This
kinda
question,
boring.
this
Austin, this
Wow.
is depressing.
Yeah, come
bro,
on now.
I'm trying to make this interesting. You freaking beaters.
Dude, this is
Gosh.
great.
Fine.
Guys, what do y'all
Fine.
like to see more? Austin getting mad or us actually talking?
Getting me
Austin
mad at
mad.
what? Getting mad about what?
Getting mad because we're for real.
Really? So
No,
rude.
I shot a dude. He doesn't die. He hits me once in the back of my head. I die. That don't make sense.
Happens every time. Every time.
Low key, Austin, we should do some zombies, dog. Just
Okay.
No, this is a podcast, dude. Not a zombies game mode. Holy.
Okay,
Hey,
since,
hey,
since
hey,
I'm so
that's
boring, go
content.
ahead and you guys on the show. Go ahead.
All right, Mark.
no. I'm just saying zombies so we can chill and talk.
Oh, Jonathan's such a sweetheart. He said honestly, this is the best content. Thank you so much.
Hold on,
Dude,
real
thank
quick,
you.
real quick. How's Jonathan on his phone if he broke his phone?
He's on his
Yeah,
computer.
that makes no
He's
sense.
on his computer.
Imagine.
Oh, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
He could end up breaking his computer, freaking going Pokemon Go hunting.
With his brings out his whole laptop.
Exactly.
All right, Dalton, do you have any questions for the make this interesting?
So, what do y'all feel about just the gaming community in general right now? Or no, here. How about this? So, have y'all heard about the controversy that went on earlier in the in 2020 with
Imagine
the
saying
whole
imagine.
thing with Twitch, like the whole staff and all that, all the
Nope.
I have not.
Well, so there was some controversy that it was threatening a lot of Twitch streamers at the time. There was this one person, I don't know who it was, but I looked it up. But he/she was like people should, because she's like head of like chat and all of that for Twitch, and she was like, people should be scared of me, like, because she has like a ton of power. She was like, people should be scared of me, and people were just like, get her off of the Twitch staff and all this and that and the other, and they were like, they're not going to take me off because I'm one of the best ones that they have. I don't know if she's still up there right now, but if so, it's a big problem to the Twitch community in general.
Two things. First one, that's why I stream on YouTube. Second one, that's why I have multiple Twitch accounts so I can comment.
Yeah, for real. Because she like went through and like banned a whole bunch of people's like older streams and all that because like copyright issues. And another thing, how do y'all feel about Twitch like kind of not letting them like people allowed to play music anymore? It was like the only one of the only platforms to play music without getting copyright, and then they take that away.
Yeah.
I just don't know how y'all feel about that.
Okay, so the reason it was boring because I didn't have my questions open. I have them now. So
I think
let's say what would you consider your career at the moment, Dalton and Mark?
My career?
Yeah. What would you guys consider your career?
I'm kind of going to school right now.
Okay.
But if we were to say like career, I guess just being on the golf team because that takes up a lot of time.
So a question is, what is one thing you wish you knew before you became a golf player?
One thing I wish I knew how to hit actually strike the ball in the center of the club face, because it's definitely difficult. And since I can't really hit the ball that well, I'm not necessarily on varsity yet. Yeah. So, it's just kind of.
All right.
It would have made a lot more sense if I were to get into it more during the summer.
Oh, this is gonna be
more than I did.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. This is a good question right here. I like this one. What is your biggest what is the biggest failure moment you've had in your life, and what did you learn from it?
Okay, so this is y'all are gonna think this is hilarious.
Okay,
y'all are gonna think this is hilarious.
All right.
So Austin, it was actually in Mr. Billings' class when you weren't there.
Okay.
One day Austin wasn't there, Mr. Billings wasn't there. I was doing something, and this kid thought it would be funny to pants me in front of the entire class. Yeah.
Who was it?
And then Darius Brooks,
oh,
you know who he is?
Oh my gosh.
He decided it would be funny to pants me in front of the entire class, and then had one of his friends lock me out of my phone.
Oh my god, you got bullied.
I would too.
Yeah. And
Jonathan said I would too. Alright,
and I would say that was the start on the low point of my life, but then I'm better now, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. What about you, Mark? What's your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
Okay, mine?
Yeah.
I would say there was one day, right?
Yeah.
It was like back when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
Real quick, Austin, do you remember my first house I had in College Station?
Yeah. I remember it.
It was at that house. It was one night when it was like thunderstorming like really bad. And I had to use the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And I was scared because I didn't want, because like knowing my luck, right when I'm using the bathroom, the power would go out. No. Well, look. Okay, well, I asked my dad, right? I'm like, Dad, am I good to use the bathroom? He's like, oh yeah, you're good. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go use the bathroom then. Bro, literally, I'm using the bathroom, right? All I hear is boom. I'm like, Dad, what was that? He was like, thunder struck behind the house. Come on out, come out.
Oh no.
Nobody gets me. I'm in the bathroom by myself. Can't see where I'm going.
Oh my god.
Oh
Dude,
no.
That is
literally, my
ridiculous.
dad and my brother left me in my house alone. I literally freaking get up from my seat. Well, obviously I finished, but I get up from the seat, right? I have my pants to my ankles literally wobbling out of my house. So literally, and literally, where the worst part, I had my next door neighbor. She was really cute, and I pretty much embarrassed myself because this is TMI. But at the time, I was like, when I was younger, I had Barney underwears, and learned to never use the bathroom while it is thunder, while there's a thunderstorm outside.
Wow, thank you
So
so
You
yeah.
much.
should ask them how's their day and then be like, no one gives a fuck.
All right, guys. So Jonathan just gave me a
That's
question.
hilarious.
Jonathan just gave me a question to ask you guys. So Jonathan says, "How's your day been?"
That's
the
actually been
worst
really.
question I've
It's
ever
been
heard.
swell.
Nobody
It's
gives a
been
crap.
swell.
That's what Jonathan told me to
Oh.
tell you. So he wanted me to ask you a question, ask how your day has been, and then he told me not to tell you not to give you crap. So Jonathan said he doesn't care about your day. By the way, he hates you.
Okay, that's fine.
On the next question.
Jonathan, you're racist.
Jonathan out of everybody, Jonathan would be the racist one. No,
So
no.
I'm gonna let you guys know about my failure. 'Cause I don't want to be the only guy not talking. So one time I was playing drums. This is like my second time I played the drums,
Jake.
and I was playing right, and I was popping off, dog. And so this is like the first time. I don't know where I was playing. I think I was playing at like a drum gig or something like that. I was playing like with my dad's friends or something like that. We were just chilling, I was playing the drums. And so I was playing, and at the time
I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't
tiny-
hear anything you just said.
I had tiny hands when I was playing. Okay, I was really
Also,
tiny,
you still have tiny hands.
Mom. So we were playing.
That's right. That's why I called you baby hands.
No, you don't. You never called me
Yes,
that
I
a day in your
do.
life.
MMKK.
Austin, I've called you baby hands, and you got mad at me once,
Oh,
sister.
spicy.
All right. Well. Anyway, so I was playing, and my hands were getting sweaty, and so I was
These
playing,
weak arms are heavy.
and my dad's friend walks in front of me with his bass, and my freaking drumstick flew out my hand and smacked him in the back of the head, and he.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
And it made it to the point where the tip of the drumstick hit him in the back of the head, like poked him in the back of the head, and he fell.
Oh
So
no.
you murdered him, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I technically just murdered the man, and so to this day, I remember to never let go of the drumstick when I'm playing my drums. So. Thank you guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, so.
I would say I feel bad, but do I?
So, what is some advice, Dalton, you would give to a newcomer trying to play the sport of golf? Obviously.
Pretty much the advice I would give is stay calm. It's a very hard game. You're gonna get mad.
Yeah.
You're gonna get mad no matter what. Even if you're the best one, you're gonna make mistakes. Because you legit
I
cannot
get mad
be
if I
perfect.
die in Call of Duty.
Yeah, you cannot be perfect. So
Okay.
that's I would just basically tell them just stay calm. The game, you will learn the game
Since
soon.
Mark is a COD sweat,
What game
Mark,
is that?
Mark, what advice would you give to people who are trying to play COD?
Takes a lot of time. A lot of time and practice. Like literally, dude, MW, dude, I have like days put into that game. Like literally days.
I think we all do. I think we all have days put into that game. That game legit ate us
No.
all.
No, like literally, I have like
Sweat.
40 something days put into Modern Warfare.
Jonathan just called you a sweat.
I mean, he is a sweat. I mean, we already knew that. So.
Yeah, Jonathan's like second with most.
Yes, like literally, Jonathan's second to me.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know if I would be able to get back into Call of Duty like I was with Modern
Not
Warfare,
really.
because the game
Yeah.
stopped being fun after a while, because it just got so repetitive, and there's nothing for me to do on there. Like there was no point in me actually playing the game, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was-
Well, I'd say the new Call of Duty's fun.
It's Austin
It's
who's
just
second.
It's so
And
different. The mechanics are so different.
multiplayer sucks.
No, the multiplayer feels like Black Ops, like just straight Black Ops. Not Black Ops 4, not Black Ops 3. I'm talking like the original Black Ops.
Yeah.
Black Ops
Yeah.
2 and just regular Black Ops, and that's pretty much I think is what it was going for, was getting the title like it was supposed to be 2 games ago.
Yeah.
Getting it back to where Black Ops needed to be.
Okay, so this is a really good question. It's saying, what's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
For some reason, like if I come to me with like anybody,
The
they
graphics are
immediately off the
different
bat
too.
they think I'm annoying. Like immediately just go, oh, this kid's annoying. I don't even say a word, and I just stand there. And he's like, this kid's annoying. But if you get to know me, I wasn't talking about you.
Oh no, okay, I was gonna say.
No,
You
I was
see-
just,
Oh,
I'm talking about like anybody in general. But like, here's the thing: once you get to know me, I'm not that bad to hang around with. Like,
Okay, literally, I have a perfect example for literally what you're saying right now, Dalton. Okay, literally, when I first met Dalton, I thought he was annoying. Like,
Yeah.
Dalton, I'm gonna be straight up. Like, I
I-
thought he was annoying.
I already know about this
I'm waiting.
because
I'm
it was
waiting
obvious.
for Jonathan's ignorant comment coming in. Oh, here you go. I heard it. Let's see what Jonathan said. Jonathan said, "I don't know Dalton."
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
I don't know. Jonathan just said, "I don't know
Same.
Dalton." Okay, well keep going. Keep going.
But yeah, like at first, like I hated Dalton because I thought he was annoying as hell,
Yeah.
and now he's like, literally, I talk to him every day.
Yeah.
Like legit, we talk to each other. Like even when I'm in school, we legit talk to each other on Snapchat.
Yeah. Like literally, like you freaking send me a picture of your forehead. I'm like, dang, bro, nice forehead.
Yeah, I know.
And then we just start talking about your forehead.
And then I talk about your forehead.
Exactly. And then we just go from here.
Yeah.
So Austin, what about you?
Dalton is weird.
Jonathan just said Dalton is weird.
Whatever, Jonathan. Suck a butt. Holy.
Okay, I think one thing that's misunderstood about me is that people think that that I don't like to meet people. That what's that word called?
Social?
Maybe I will.
Yeah, people think I'm antisocial, but that's just not.
I mean, you kind of are, though. Think about it. You spend a lot of time inside, and you would rather, to be completely honest, like, you would rather do online school than you would regular school.
Yeah, in the facts of
Like, you told me that,
our
you've told me this so
school
many times.
is very
True.
true, obviously, but I feel really safe at my new school recently, and I feel like I need to go back because I think on online I just have not as good grades as I always have. Like, sure, I have online.
That's what I was
um,
struggling with, like, during COVID, is I just had, like, no
Bad
desire
grades.
to do schoolwork.
Yeah, and it's not that I had bad grades on my assignments; it's just I didn't do them. You know, so I feel I need to go to school now because not only
Yeah.
I made a few friends at collegiate, and not only I just need to go because then I'm not gonna get solid. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna just
Mhm.
I'm just be like I'll just think about it for a while, and then I'll never do it the entire day. I'm gone. So
Alright, Mark, what about you?
For what?
what is something that's misunderstood about you?
It's
I don't know
BC,
why,
your
but
mom
people
is
think
getting
I'm
mad
gay.
at you.
I could see that.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
But here's why. Cause you like at first you come off like as like if nobody were to know you, like me and Austin knew you, you could definitely be misunderstood for a gay person. And here's why. Cause I remember seeing you at Austin's birthday party once, and I just remember you having that mustache, and that mustache, it's not it, bro. It's not it, bro. It's not it, bro. It's not it, bro. Dude, it's not
What
it.
a bully.
Dude, it's not it, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
God dang, it's like
Dude,
that.
dude, I'm sorry. I just had to.
Dude did not just say that.
Dude, I just had to. I'm sorry.
Wow,
But
I'm
other
gonna
than
go
that,
cry.
no. Other than that, you're cool, bro.
But nah, let's get some F's in chat. Oh my god.
Dude, watch. Jonathan's about to say something
Yeah,
about me,
I'm
bro.
waiting.
I
I'm
swear to
waiting.
God.
Jonathan, say something. Jonathan. Say something. Let's go.
Mark, I'm sorry.
Dang, Jonathan
I'm gonna
said
go cry.
true.
Awesome.
Dude, I didn't even mean it. It was supposed to be a joke. I didn't even mean
Jonathan
it.
said true, and then he said it's because your mom is getting mad at you. What?
Wait, what?
What?
That don't make sense.
Wait, what? How does
That
that?
really makes no
What does that have to do with the subject?
I know.
Wait,
I'm
what?
like, what's he talking about?
That literally makes no sense. Yep.
Oh,
That's why Jonathan's a dumb one.
yeah, that makes sense. Why Jonathan isn't the smartest one?
Exactly.
Ugh.
Wow.
Oh, those were comments from last question. He didn't call him. He didn't say it's ugly. He's just not talking.
Oh my
Say
god, I want to
something.
cry.
John Dalton had no mercy.
Well, I
No
mean, like,
mercy.
just something, just like, if we were going into it, because he was like,
What
I
a
don't understand why.
bully.
He was like, I don't understand why people think I'm gay. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is a mustache.
You know what,
'Cause-
Dalton? Whenever you start going to mustache, I'm gonna think you're gay too, so it's okay.
Dude, I'm growing a mustache right now.
Let me see it. Let me see it. No homo.
It's gonna be
it's
like
not
3 hairs.
Dude, it's not coming in. It's coming in, but it's not to where you can see it. It's not to where you, because I have white hair until it bunches all together, so it's gonna
Bro,
be.
we're not, it's like camouflage. Alright, so on to the next question.
Your mom doesn't love you.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
So,
He said, he really said, yeah.
what is your favorite
Like-
video game?
Like right now,
Yeah.
or just like
Me,
ever.
me being
No.
called gay.
What game is that? Is that brand new or what?
Yeah. Wait. What game is that?
That game sounds trash.
Dalton agreeing with me.
That game sounds like trash. No cap.
I was kidding.
PH.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either, because there.
I say Zelda.
I would say all games recently, nothing's like standing out.
Mine is Minecraft PC.
Yeah, I would say Zelda's mine.
Dude, that voice crack though.
Yeah, because I'm sick. I can't do it. I can't do the sheesh without it making a noise.
Here, I got you. Shoosh.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're a lifesaver. Yeah, mine's probably Minecraft PC because I just get on Hypixel or whatever, and there's so many games you can play. Like, if
Mine
you're
is Cold
PvP,
War.
if you do, of course this is Cold War, Jonathan. We understand that you sweat. Go to sleep. Take a shower. I think mine is Minecraft PC because there's so many things you can do. If you're not a PvP guy, which I'm a PvP guy, if you're not, there's so many other games you can play. You know, I just love Minecraft PC. It's just great. I just love it. Thank you. We're gonna go on to the next question. So how's it?
I'm still booty hurt. That Dalton really agreed with
Dude,
me.
forget about it, dude. Holy.
I'm still booty hurt.
I never agreed with you. I just said maybe the mustache is the reason why.
You know what? After this stream, I'm gonna go shave.
Really?
Oh my god.
Yo,
Dude, Mark,
Dalton,
it's a joke.
how would your parents describe you in 3 words?
Three
A
words.
big mistake.
That was a good one.
No,
Honestly,
not for
maybe
real.
though.
Nah.
Maybe.
No, for real though. What you
When
think?
are you going to play Warzone?
For
Anger.
me, I would say. For me,
Jonathan said, "When are you
Dude,
gonna play Warzone?"
I don't even
You
know.
said what?
Jonathan said, "When are you gonna play Warzone?" Later. Hold on. Go ahead. Do you know how your
I don't
parents
even-
feel
I'll-
about you?
I don't even know because my parents have mixed emotions about me.
Uh-huh.
What?
Like, it's just weird.
Okay. Okay.
Why do your parents got mixed emotions about you?
Well,
Yeah.
because like one day they'll be like, "Oh, my lovely son," and then the next day they'll just be like ripping me out of my throat, and it's not
A
cool.
big bitch is one.
Just they love you, Dalton.
Dang! Oh my God, Jonathan is toxic,
Bro, do we have to ban Jonathan from the chat?
bro. Jonathan said a big bit is what is one of them.
Oh,
Oh,
Racist.
that's funny. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Racist over the white boy.
This is the last
Crazy.
question of the podcast. This is the most scuffed podcast we've ever done.
dude, this is already the last question. Hold up,
So you have to make this one real extra good.
dude. It's only 11, dude. Why is that the last one?
Because this stream has been about an hour. already?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, last question. What is the most important thing you've ever learned in your life? About life? About health? About what?
Well, what's the most what?
What's the most important thing you've learned in your life? Really think about that
Money don't grow on trees.
one. Boy.
I would say that
with
some
myself.
love is temporary.
Yeah.
For sure, because I don't really question myself, like, why can I not get anything? And then, out of nowhere, just like, there was this video that I watched one time, and it just like sits in the back of my head every time. I don't even remember what it says, but I can somewhat hear it just still playing in the back of my head. And that's pretty much what I run my fuel off of, because there's a lot of days where I'm questioning myself and like, why won't a girl like me? Like, what am I doing wrong? And then I'll just hear that video / quote, and I'll be like, I'll find somebody one day.
Yeah.
Shoot, I ain't finding nobody. Shoot. I'm gonna stay single for a long time.
Really.
And another one, I would say that
Dark
hurt
is
is
getting
temporary,
really deep.
but dying is forever.
Yeah.
Because you could be hurt for a little bit, you could be down on your luck, but at least you're not dead at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
It could always be a lot worse for you.
Yeah.
And that's
okay.
I think that's what people forget to understand, is that no matter what, somebody's gonna be there for you. Whether you don't see it or not, somebody's gonna be there for you, and you could just tell.
You just have to wait for the right one.
Yeah.
What
And,
I
like-
learned... Okay, well, go ahead.
And that's why you have friends. Like, that's why I try to be friendly to everybody, because I know that one day, who knows, maybe they're the person that helps me get through everything in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Like, get through the toughest part.
Yeah. All right. I think the most thing I learned is that maybe that you have to work for what you want in life. You can't just don't ever think that you're gonna get it with a snap or with your parents' credit card, and you need to be able to work for that. If you want a car, then you have to work for it. If you want a house, you have to work for it. You don't just need to be able to snitch off of somebody's credit card. Another thing is that the way your parents act and the way your parents teach you is a big way on how you're gonna live as a person.
Mhm.
Because obviously, there's people that have bad childhoods and then they end up super bad, but they have to like try to be good after the bad childhood, right? But I feel
Yeah,
the way
they have to try to cover up the emotions
Yeah.
that they once had.
I feel the way your parents are, the way they teach you, and the way they act is a big fraction on how you're gonna act and what kind of kid you're gonna be.
Yeah.
That's why I think that when we become parents, we need to be able to be good role models for our kids, or else their kids are gonna be as we're always talking about, oh, these kids are bad, these
Look
kids are
at me,
bad.
bro.
Then when your parents, if your parents are bad examples, then if we're saying, look at these bad kids, these kids are bad, these kids are bad, then when you grow up, don't make sure that you're a good enough parent for your kids not to be like them.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to always say, oh, these kids are bad, oh, I don't want my kids to be like this, then don't. Make sure they're not. Make sure they're not. Make sure you keep that in your mind that these kids are bad, and that you don't want these kids to be like your kids when you grow up, to make it happen. When you grow up, don't just say these kids are bad and just be all talk. Then when it actually happens one day, make sure you're an actual good role model, or else the kids are gonna end up like you don't want them to.
I think a good example of this is my dad, for example. I know y'all are.
Facts.
I think y'all are tired of hearing me talk, but
No.
this is just like the last thing I'll say for the night.
Mhm.
My dad had a rough childhood with his dad, and my dad apparently used to be like super like I guess like low tempered, and if he did something like wrong, he would get upset. But his dad, that's how his dad did it at his house, and it's how his dad worked.
Mhm.
and we were driving one day, and he was talking to me. He was like, "I know I haven't done a good job raising you, but I hope that you know that it's your turn to break the chain of the anger in the family." And so I kind of also carry that with me the entire time. And I just remember every time he gets mad, it's not his fault. It's my biological grandfather's fault.
And when I say this, I'm not speaking for both my dad and Mark's dad, but our dads didn't really have as bad childhoods as people always say so, but they were taught enough to
We'll
work
see.
for the crap that they have, you know?
Yeah.
Both my Theo Joe and my dad they didn't have bad childhoods. They grew up with both mom and dad, but they were both taught in the way of when they had a job, when my Theo Joe and my dad had a job and they got their paycheck, my papa wanted money for the bills. And he would take money out of their bank account to teach them that that's what taxes is going to do to you. And that's what bills are going to do to you. They're going to take a big chunk out of the money that you get. So that's why my grandpa used to take a big chunk of money out of my Theo and my dad's paychecks after they get them after a job, just to teach them that that's how taxes are going to be. That's how bills are going to be. That's how, if you have kids, you're going to have to pay for them. And then he also sent them outside every day. They wouldn't be able to come back in. They have to just keep working for what they want, right? They would have to work every single day. Every single morning, for multiple hours, bro. Nearly 8 to 9 to 10 hours, bro. They freaking worked the whole entire time, and they drank out of the water hose out front. So I'm saying that we didn't have my Theo and my dad didn't have bad childhoods because they both grew up
I
with
like cheesecake.
both dad and mom, right?
Mhm.
But they were taught so well about life, right? That they just became good. You don't need to have a bad childhood. You don't need to have
Who dent?
no mom or no dad to have be a successful person. You just need to be able to be taught right. And so that's why I'm thinking that's how my Theo and my
Watermelon
dad.
sugar.
Boy, if y'all don't shut up. Y'all talking about some ingredients. Y'all telling me ingredients for like a pie or something? Thank you guys for watching this podcast. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys tune in for the next episode. This episode is sadly over, but I'm probably going to stream some Warzone here in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching this podcast. Please send me more questions. These questions are very interesting today, so thank you guys so much.
Emoji hamburger.
Very scuffed. Very scuffed. This is one of the most scuffed podcasts I've ever made and ever.
This definitely wasn't our highest quality one.
Last one was way better, let's be honest.
Our last
was
one,
way better.
And
I
there's a
think
red apple.
I think the issue with that is we kind of got off to a rough start.
Stop, bitch.
But hopefully next week we won't get off to a bad as a start.
My chat's so stupid. Mark said something and I heard Jonathan go, "Shut up, bit."
Hey, Dante, be mean.
Okay.
Jonathan's toxic, my guy.
So thank you guys for watching this podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe. Everybody go to Mark and go ahead if you guys want to say your Snapchats, your Instagram. Go ahead, say
Fuck
them.
you.
Wow,
Is
Jonathan.
ITZ Barky, bro.
Jonathan just
ITZ
said F you
MARKYB,
in my
are you racist?
chat. Oh my god, and Mark just said racist.
I
thank you guys.
know.
My Snapchat. I just commented my Snapchat. I just commented my Snapchat.
I'm gonna end my
Boom,
stream
bang.
before I get my channel taken
No.
down because Jonathan's gonna say the N-word at any moment now after this conversation is over. If you guys are watching the stream, if you guys like it, like, subscribe.
Dude,
Dude, it always happens. It's
Shut
always
up! If you guys
Jonathan.
like and
It's
subscribe,
always Jonathan.
thank you
It's always Jonathan.
thank you guys for watching the Scuff podcast. We'll see you guys next.